Let me say that again. It's colder than ice on a polar bear's tail. Okay, come right up in here. I look wrapped up. But let me go ahead and get this thing started. What's up, everybody? What's up? Before we get started, like, comment, and subscribe. What is going on, beautiful people? What is going on? It is your girl, Light House. I'm on here checking on y'all. What's going on? What is going on? I'm on here checking on y'all, seeing how you been doing. Got to do my little updates, because I said I was going to be working on being more consistent and, yeah. But other than that, oh, my face is puffy. I was a little under, I was a little under the weather, so I ended up having to be put on steroids, so I done plumped up a little bit. Okay. Oh, let me see. Oh, Butter. What's happening, Butter? Let me see. Is there snow around there? Well, you know what? Actually, where I'm at, there's no snow, but I'm actually working out of state. Well, which out of state is out of state. But either way, the weather is crazy out here. Like, it's cold, and I'm in the part of where, like, I'll say, like, everywhere else in the United States, it would probably be like a cool 20 below, super, super cold. But I am in the southeast. So this week it's cold, but then, like, this past Friday, it was like it was like a cool 75 degrees. So really, this weather here, you'll catch pneumonia. Let me see. Okay, let me see what you said. Yeah, the roads are covered in ice. Wow, wow. That is something right there. My thing is, for everybody that's out there like that, or if they're inside, please stay inside, and yeah, and be safe. Now, where I'm at, no, that the road's still good, and they still want you to work. And well, I'll say, for what I actually do now, it's like it's one of those. It's kind of redundant because I'm in sales. Hi. I do sales. Of course, I'm in sales, but we do, like, with lawn care and stuff like that. So it's like, hey, would you like to get your lawn set up, for the upcoming season? And a lot of people are like, dude, it's like freaking cold, and you want to talk about lawns. So, but nonetheless, you still got to keep on going. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Um, but like I said, I wanted to come on here just to see how you guys are doing. To give you, your motivation, to uplift and motivate, to let you know. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do my little spiel. What's up, everybody? What's up? Before we get started, uh, oh Lord, getting older. Before we get started, like, comment, and subscribe. And like I was saying, I'm here to uplift and motivate you, to let you know that regardless of your circumstances or your background, that you are loved, and hey, you can do it. So, with that being said, let's dive in. I hope everybody is staying warm. Um, and that also makes you think about, like, a lot of things to be thankful for. Like, prime example, a couple years ago, I didn't have a job. because I had that court case that was going on, and the Lord blessed me and opened the door for opportunity, so I can, start working and, saving. So my thing is, I'm trying to save, y'all, so I can, get me an apartment, get up out, get back out there, and yeah, um, so I'm thankful and grateful. Now, and the reason I say that is because there's a lot of things that's going on, and we should be thankful for the small things, because when God does bless us with the bigger things, you appreciate it more. Like, prime example, I appreciate this job I have, because why? A couple years ago, I didn't have a job. I was doing a little DoorDash here and there. Let me see. It just takes time to reach you. Exactly. It does take time, but when God got you, He definitely got you. And you just gotta trust God, and you gotta trust Him. And He's gonna make sure that you are taken care of. That He is Jehovah Jireh. He is your provider. So He's gonna provide you with all the things that you need. And you know even some of the things that you may want. So you gotta trust the process and just trust God, because guess what, I may it was a point in time that I'm not I was like, I didn't have a job. I have a job now. My thing right now currently is, I like my vehicle. Thank you, my moderators. Thank you, because that's one thing about being respectful. You know, we're here to be respectful and just encourage people, and like, hey, why are we here? We're here to encourage and motivate people. So, but like I was saying, like prime example, like right me from right now. So yeah, I'm working, but guess what? My vehicle, I don't have heat right now, but I also don't have air, which I don't need air because it's cold. But the Lord's gonna provide a way where I can get that thing fixed. You know, but I'm still. Look, I got clothes on my back. I can move my limbs, and at the same time, the Lord has provided me with this job, so I can go ahead and try to do the things that I need to do to work and save, and get back out there. There's some goals that I want to accomplish and take care of, and with the help of the Lord, it's gonna happen in His time. Hold on, let me turn it right. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's a nice little angle. Hold on, let me put the little hat down right there. Yeah, yeah. Well, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. But that's all. Like, I hope everybody is, one, you staying encouraged, and something. Yo, nice hat though. Oh, hey, you know what? If I gave my spill on this hat right here, man, it'll be too funny, because literally, like, if you look at some of my earlier videos, you see me with the Broncos hat. You going like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm with the Broncos, but that's because my favorite player is actually Russell Wilson. So I like his play, even though a lot of people say that he's going downhill, but I also like the things that he contributes off of the field as well. So yeah, I know. So when Russ was in Seattle, hey, Seahawk. Russ came to Denver, Bronco. Russ, what, last season with the Steelers? Steeler. Now this year, I didn't go with the Giants because I was like, you know what, I want to see how this game goes, and let's see, let's see. So I was like, the first game, I was like, oh man, I'm like, Russ, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from afar, dude. And then the funny thing is that I actually want to get me like have a favorite. I want to get like a, solidify like a team for real. Let me see. So, you're doing. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, man, it's a lot of, like, I say a lot of potentials. And I guess since we're on that tangent about talking a little bit of sports, let me see. You're amazing. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, you guys are amazing and you're wonderful too. And whatever goals or whatever things that you're trying to do, hey man, trust God and trust the process because he's gonna definitely take care of you. Like in everything. Give God all this is something that I'm learning for myself. And matter of fact, it makes me think of, so like at church, right now, my pastors, they're on a series, and it's about trauma, right? So a lot of, and just even with me, because I still have things that I need to work towards, because one, God can do, everything. God is a healer. He can do all of that. But he also has blessed, just like my pastors would say, he has blessed different people with talents. So you can talk to about those different things. Because a lot of the time, like a lot of those traumas that we have from like childhood or whatever, that's can actually stagnate us from actually going further than where we are actually at. So, and the reason I'm talking about it is because one, we've been talking about that in church, and then two, I know there's some traumas and stuff that I need to deal with, and I'm been working on getting a counselor. Well, for some therapy because I did therapy before, and that was like when I had everything going on with the court case. But then, like about those other things. And my thing is, I don't want, oh, feels like a pimple right there. I don't want to do, I don't want anything to prevent me from getting closer to God and all of the promises that He has for me. So, and also too, talking about those things that you wouldn't normally talk to the people, it kind of helps free you. And it's one of those things, like I'm excited about the things that's going to happen moving ahead. And yeah, I'm just super excited, y'all. And it's just so amazing, like seriously, on like how good God is, and the fact of the matter that there's a lot of people who didn't wake up this morning, but it's an honor and a privilege that he blew his breath of life into me so I can wake up this morning. So it's just really, what I'm saying, and the fact of the matter that he loves us so much that he'll give you an opportunity to try to get yourself together. He'll orchestrate different things to happen. So one, who he is and where your strength comes from and who woke you up this morning. Because yeah, you could have woke up this morning, but it doesn't mean that you're in your right mind. So it's just one of those things, like just giving God, all of the due, and just giving him that reverence, and just knowing that, wow, man, that like God is amazing. Like I'm not the same person that I was before I gave my life to Christ. I knew of Christ because I grew up in the church, you know what I mean? But you know just to know that, hey man, like wow, like God is amazing. And when you, like I said before, like when you know something is so good, you just want to share it and want to let people know that, hey, like, dude, if you think this is good over here, man, you need to talk to a man who can tell you about the living water. You feel me? So it's just awesome. And let me see what we got here. Give us chance even when we make. Yeah, that is so true. He gives us chances and opportunities to try to get it right, because at the end of the day, we want to hear God say, "Well done, thou faithful servant." Come on in the gates. We don't want it like that. I mean, just think about it. You don't want God to say, "Depart from me, I know you not, you workers of iniquity," because it's a lot of people say, "Well, man, God, I did this in your name. I did this. I did that. I did that." But did you actually have a relationship with God? Did you have a relationship? Because like it says in the Bible, we are living in the last days, and there'll be like a great falling away, but then at the same time, there still has to be the great revival. And what is, to let people know about Christ. Jesus is real. And this is my thing. If you look at everything that's going on around you in today's time, a lot of things that's happening now, it was happening back then, but the only difference is like, like even like after like Jesus went on up to help prepare the table, but Jesus was here. He left us as comfortable comforter, ooh, excuse me, with the Holy Spirit. So it's one of those things like, man, like you gotta, it's like once you experience, it's like, think about the first time you ever had some ice cream, like the very first scoop of ice cream. And you be like, oh man, this is bomb.com. I love ice cream. Okay. And you just want more and more and more and more ice cream. I mean, think about that's like, it's like, man, when you get like that first taste of God, that true encounter with God, and He just, you know, you get baptized by water and you get baptized in the Spirit, man, and then you be like, whoa, like this is so amazing. Like this right here was like I never experienced anything like this, and I don't want to lose that feeling. So, work on being consistent. Trust God, appreciate the small things, and He'll bless you with the bigger things. And there's nothing wrong with asking God for things, but there's one thing I'm learning too. It's ultimately what He wants for you, you know? But that's all, I just wanted to get on here and just see how you guys are doing. And, I will be back on at a later time. And yeah, I just wanted to touch base with y'all. And all please stay warm, stay motivated, stay in your word, stay trusting God, stay praying, stay fasting. And if you don't have a relationship, start a relationship with Him now. Father God, I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Please enter in my life. I want you more than I want myself, Father. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to him regular, like how I'm talking to you, like, hey, what's happening? Hey, God, hey, I ain't never talked to you before, but you know, I really want to get to know you. Just talk to him, just same way. He is like his arms just wide open and he's just waiting for you, like. You right here. Just come on, walk on up here so I can give you this big old giant hug. Like a grandma's hug. And that reminds you of some milk and cookies. You know what I'm saying? Just love and happiness. When you think about the goodness of how God is. And he's just amazing. Look, he's amazing, man. But nonetheless, Gonna let y'all guys go, but I will definitely be back on. Like I said, do those weekly checkups. So do one at the beginning and one towards the end. And I know I was getting on like like almost every single day. But hey, it's I'm getting back on here, and but when I do it this time, boy, it's going to be so amazing, and I wanna get some stuff popping for real this year. But I'm gonna let y'all go, so you already know what I got to say. I got two hands. Well, I got one holding the phone and one pointing at you, but I thank God for the plan. Yeah, stay warm, stay blessed, stay trusting God. I holla. Talk to you later. Do 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 do. Oh, did the button hit? Button.